Hey, this is Dave from the Centurion's Review, and today we're going to do a little playthrough of the Postcard game Rattenkrieg, Assault on the Tractor Factory. It's a solitaire game and it's relatively easy to play. To start the game, you place the airstrike marker on the 4, and then you place 5 Soviet units on the board on the red shield, and they're all upside down, so you don't know what they are. I'll explain what these stars and stuff on the red shields mean soon. So now we place the German forces. So each general can have 2 units with it. So I'll place a general there with, let's see here, 2 fast-moving armor units, because I intend on attacking that unit there. So I'll place the other general on the board right here, and I will give him 2 infantry units. And then the half-track here has a movement of 2, and he can carry 1 unit with him, so I will place him here. And I'll place these 2 infantry units here. So the first thing we do is roll 2 dice to see if a Soviet unit infiltrates. I rolled a 4, and the 4 space doesn't have a Soviet unit on it, so I place 1 on there. And now it's time for the Germans to move. These Germans here have a movement of 2, so they're going to move to this space. This is just moving right next door to here. And is this one... This one has the half track, so you can move 2 spaces, so it'll move to here. And this unit will move here. Now we reveal the Soviet units in the contested areas. That reveals a sniper. That reveals an ambush. And this reveals a sniper. Sniper kills general if there's one there. There is not one there, so you just remove the sniper. This sniper here, I believe there was a general here. Yes, there is, so he killed the general. And over here is an ambush, so the ambush will knock one of these units down 1 step, so it'll knock him down 1. So we'll start here. So what we do is, for regular combat, we count the amount of stars on the shield and on the counter, and that gives us the amount of Soviet dice. So he gets 2 dice, so let me get those ready. And here, there's 3 German crosses, so the Germans get 3 dice. So Germans roll, and they had a terrible roll. Let's see if I can get it in the view of camera. It was a 2, a 2, and a 3. Now the Soviets will roll. And they had a 4 and a 2. The Soviets had the higher number, so they kill 1 German step. And the Soviet unit stays there. Let me move these back over here. But the German general is promoted. So now it's time for a new turn, so I'll roll 2 dice for Soviet infiltration. The Soviets got a 5, but the 5 space already has a unit on it, so there's no Soviet infiltration. So now it's time for the Germans. These Germans here are going to... They're gonna stay there. This unit here is going to move here, and this unit here will move here, and this unit here will move here. Now it's time to reveal Soviet units. This ambush has already been sprung, so it's irrelevant. Now it's just a regular Soviet unit. Reveal an ambush here, not good for the Germans. Another ambush. Oh, the Germans are having trouble this turn. And over here we reveal just a standard Russian infantry unit. So we got to deal with the ambushes first. So the ambush here will flip this unit. And the ambush here will flip this unit. And this ambush will flip this unit. So we'll start here. The Germans are going to start using airstrikes because they're not having a good day. So you're going to use 1 airstrike to give them 1 additional dice, so that's a total of 3 plus the airstrike, that's 4 dice. Let's roll that. They got a 6, 2 4s, and a 3, so their highest number was a 6. The Soviets get 2 dice. They got a 6 and a 2. There's a German general there, so he breaks ties, so the Soviet unit is defeated. However, whenever there's combat, the Germans always lose a step. So, this unit has to die, and the Germans general is left there alone. Let's go here. Alright, so combat here. The Russians have a total of 3 stars and the Germans have 3, so it's 3 versus 3. And is there a general there? I forgot to look. No, there's no general, so ties will go to the Russians. Germans did real good. They got a 4, a 6, and a 6, and let's see what the Russians do. Russians, they got a 6, a 4, and a 1, so the Germans won there. So the Russian unit is destroyed, but as mentioned before, the Germans lose a step, so he was on his last step, so he's eliminated. Over here, we have 3 Russian versus 2 German, but I'm going to add an airstrike. So it will be 3 versus 3. Let me roll for the Germans. Germans got a 5, 4, and a 1. Russians got a 3, 2, and a 1, so the Russian was defeated, but the Germans still lose a step. Okay, over here, if the Germans win it, they win the game. The Soviets have a total of 3 stars, and the Germans have 1, 2, 3, but I'm going to add an airstrike, so they have 4. So the Germans will roll 4 dice. And they got 2 5s, a 4, and a 3. Now let's roll for the Soviets. The Soviets got 1 5, a 3, and a 1. Since the Germans had 2 5s and the Soviets only had 1, the Germans win, so the Soviets are defeated, and it's a German victory. As you can see, it's a really simple game, and it's easy to play solitaire, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing it, even though it's a simple game. I have an article on my website about called The Battle of the Postcard Games, and it's a battle between the six best postcard games out there. I think you guys might like to read it. I think you'll enjoy it. I'll put a link to it in the description, and once again, thanks for watching.